All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Founders Live Primetime. Welcome to our 2026 Founders Live Primetime Global Finals Competition. What's up? Hey, I am Nick Hughes. I am the founder and CEO of Founders Live, and this is Luis Antezana. How are you doing,
Hi,
man?
everyone. Doing awesome. What a week we've had. 5 days of regional finals. We are here at the global finals to crown a global champion. We have an awesome lineup for you today. Nick, I am just so psyched. This is awesome.
So psyched. This is our 6th day in a row. Now, our 6th event globally. We have gone around the world, which we'll explain a little later. But I mean, look at the energy in the room. Hey, everyone. Thank you. Keep sharing your energy. Keep sharing the flag. Hey, share the city that you're in. We love to do that. One of the coolest things is to see who is all watching from around the world. Please just type in the city that you're watching from. That's all we're asking for. It's fun. Okay. So, please share that. Also, obviously, share your energy and your support of your country and the startup that you're looking to support. It's awesome. And we just continue to highlight this. Luis, just a lot of energy. And oh, look at that. Yeah. See, thank you. Hey, there's one person able to say, I'm watching from Nairobi. Thank you so much. Cool. Where else are you guys joining us from? It's so cool. So, Luis, we are here. This is the global finals. Real quick words before we get into the show and then ultimately to the 5 pitches.
Well, it's really cool to see everybody in the chat, as Nick was saying, flags from countries, support of the founders. We've been talking to people all around the world this past week. We've had people from Latin America joining the Africa finals, from Europe joining the North American finals. You guys are showing up, and it's been great. So get used to typing in that chat, because not only are you showing support for the founders in your own nation and maybe your own region, but you're also going to be asking the questions for these founders. So while they're pitching, get those questions in your head, queue up a question in the chat, and get ready to press enter as soon as we start taking questions.
That was awesome.
That is how it works here. It's a lot of fun.
It's fun. Look, it's just in the last few, like 1 minute, we've shown so many different countries and cities, and it's so amazing. So thank you all. Keep bringing the energy. Keep bringing the support. This is so fun. But hey, Luis, what we're going to do is I'm going to add the slides here. We're going to jump into, what we have going on here. And what is this, everyone? This is Founders Live Prime Time. This is our global competition that we do every year. I don't know, Luis, it's like, I think this is year 5 that we've, 5 or 6 that we've had our prime time experience for a global audience. And it's just been really exciting. And this has been our week, right? We had, we started with, okay, that's 24 founders. And typically we do 25, but Latin America, we just had one that wasn't able to make it. So we had 24 finalists, and we started our week in Latin America. And we'll show you the finalists here in a second, but Latin America. And then we had our North American event on Tuesday. We then had Asia Pacific on Wednesday. It was early for us, but we still enjoyed it. It was early for us. It was evening for the Asia Pacific region. Then we had Europe on Thursday, and then we had the African event yesterday, and all the energy, it just kind of built, right? It seemed like every single one was like more energy and very exciting. So pretty fun. And look, our finalists, look at these flags. These are the representation of the finalists that we have today, right, Luis?
It's so cool. All around the world, each region has produced a champion for their region that came from a series of in-person city competitions. It came from our pitch video challenge. And here we are now with the winners of each region ready to go against each other. And we will determine the global champion today.
We will determine it. So 5 nations, 5 countries from 5 different regions. And these are our finalists today. We have André coming out of Lima. We have Brittany coming out of the United States, actually Seattle. We have Kiran coming out of representing India. Gloria is representing there in Spain, in Europe region, and then
Oghenetega.
Sorry about the name. I apologize. Coming out of Nigeria there. We're excited, and it's going to be awesome. So before we get there, Luis, I'll keep you on the stage on this one. So we're going to go through this real quick. And, you know, Founders Live's here for inspiration, knowledge, entertainment, and connection. Founders Live really is powering the pulse of early stage entrepreneurship around the world, not only as a global ecosystem, but really the ultimate entrepreneurial experience and virtual pitch competitions at times like this. So exciting. You know, we're building this ecosystem out, and what we have identified is there's tremendous talent all around the world. You're seeing it today. You're seeing all these people, yet we all lack the proper connections and integration into the ecosystem. We lack the know-how and access to knowledge. I mean, look, Luis, building a company today is changing.
Yeah.
Access
every day changing.
You know, the how do you build with AI and automation? It's just amazing, and it's hard. Founders lack access to funding and resources and capital to move forward. And lastly, exposure and discoverability into the market. And that's what Founders Live solves, right? These are the things that we do. We bring this to the world of global entrepreneurship, and we do that through our global platform and ecosystem. We obviously provide a number of different things. You'll see, hey, if this is your first time really interacting with Founders Live, you're going to start receiving information from us. We hope it's valuable, but you'll see there that there's many opportunities to engage in our content and or events and experiences like this through our global aspect in the network, plus our local live events. So the thing with Founders Live is obviously this is a live stream experience, but we really not only grew, but we still have these experiences happening around the world. Actually, Luis, well, we'll get there in a second, but we really talk about this as the homepage of the modern entrepreneur and the access to all these resources and opportunities. This is for you all to take advantage of that. We have our events that happen. They typically, you know, this is our, they're in person and live stream. Luis, I was going to say, I actually think that if my timing is right, well, actually, did Addis Ababa already have their event today?
Yeah, they did. That finished just over 3 hours ago.
Okay, so an event, a Founders Live physical event just took place in Ethiopia, which I know there's you all are representing. You're coming from Ethiopia, or you're watching from Ethiopia at least. So that event happened, and that's a good example of, you know, we have hundreds of guests. We have 5 founders that present. They each have 99 seconds, and then there's 4 minutes of questions from the audience. We cycled through the 5. We're gonna follow the same format today, and then you all will be able to vote for the winner. So that's what happens. That's what happened just earlier today in Ethiopia. It was really exciting. Our mission is really driving to build the defining brand of entrepreneurship around the world. We're doing that. And, you know, I started in Seattle. We started in 2014 in Seattle, and now we continue to grow around the world. We continue to expand. It's pretty exciting and crazy. And we've now reached about 150 cities in 55 countries. You know, you can just see all those dots, and I'm not even sure if those are all accurate at this point, Luis, in terms of there should be more probably, but
well, you know, guess what? It changes every month as we add new cities.
It does change every month, and you know, I don't have a slide for it, but the news is we are one of our newest cities is Kuwait City in Kuwait. We're very excited about that launch there in the MENA region. Keep an eye out for that, and hey. How about this, Luis? If anyone wants to lead a Founders Live event, and actually, whether it's launching a new city in a country, or actually, you know, taking over for a city that might be quiet, or we're looking for new leadership, we are always looking for great leaders. We just shared a link in the chat. You can click that, founderslive.com/lead. We would love to talk with you all. We're always looking for great leaders. We have leaders around the world, Luis, maybe one quick thought on just leading a Founders Live event.
Well, there's the visible part of being in front of an audience and bringing people together and making impact in your city for entrepreneurs and for people that might be inspired to become one or just want to connect in a city when you're an entrepreneur and it's a lonely experience. But for yourself as a leader, you're also gaining leadership experience and you're doing things even behind the scenes. We have an amazing leadership coach who you get to interact with, and your leadership game is seriously up leveled by doing this. So there's a lot of great benefits for being a city leader. We throw a couple extra things at you, but it is an awesome thing to do.
We're always looking for great leaders that want to not just benefit, but tremendously change their city and their country. So check it out. If you're interested, let us know. Also, if you're interested in pitching, and you just go to founderslive.com, this page is available, but it's our form to fill out. Basically, you quickly apply to pitch. You need to input your city, the city that you want to pitch in, and that will be directed to our leadership around the world. They will reach out to you. And hey, if we don't have an active event in that city, maybe it turns into some information for you to share so that you can get an event going there. But hey, if you want to pitch, reach out to us. Obviously, we always want more.
Chat.
And Luis, this is crazy, okay? The journey of the 5 that you will see pitching today pretty much started on that form, everyone. Okay,
Yep.
So you fill out that form. Ultimately, you can end up on a global stage pitching for some really amazing things. So thank you all so much. We want to talk about the core values real quick, and as we get started here, this is why we're expanding around the world, is these are resonating with people. And the first one really is respectful authenticity. It really means that you be your authentic self, but in reverse, you're respecting others in their authentic self. And the end result here is that it's not just inclusion. We want to include people for their success, but we just believe that everyone has an equal opportunity for success, and we want to treat them that way. So we ask you to think about that and do that. In addition to kind of going with this one, is as we gather as a community around the campfire, it's interesting, our ancestors back many centuries ago gathered around the campfire, building community and entertaining and telling stories. And we're doing that today, virtually, obviously, but you're going to hear from 5 people that are sharing their vision of the future and what they're building. And it's going to be exciting. And we encourage you all to grab a hold of that and entertain. Thirdly, kind of an important one, obviously, is open the door. Luis, doing great things for others without expecting a return. How have you seen this worked into Founders Live?
Gosh, it's the reason we're all here, to be honest. We began expanding in 2017, word of mouth. People see this and they wonder, oh, can I do this in my city? Or I know somebody in that city. What do you think of that? It's all word of mouth. Pitching, getting people at the events, the whole thing is generosity. And it's taken us amazing places. It's brought us in front of crowds we've never imagined, and in cities that who knew we'd ever be there. So that's just the foundation, and we love to pay that forward. And we ask everybody to keep that going. It'll just do amazing things for all of us.
Yeah. It's an important one for sure. And fourthly, business equals fun. This is just a fun one. We encourage you all. We operate in a way that we want to have fun as we're building business, because it's sometimes not, okay? So you have to actually speak this and say, hey, we encourage and think about how to operate our business in a fun manner so we can enjoy that as well. And last one, climate consciousness. The world needs this. We commit to operating our global business in a climate conscious manner, including measuring and lessening our footprint where available. And we encourage you all to think about that as well. And here's the thing, Luis, 9 out of 10 startups, so it's like 91% of the startups that come through Founders Live are meeting at least one of the 17 SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals. So this thing is quite important as we go forward. We're seeing it already, and you see it even today with the ones that they're built. You're going to hear from founders that are pitching and they're working on sustainable, focused ideas and concepts. So it's pretty cool.
Love to see it. We need it.
All right. Well, before we get to the show, we want to hit one more thing is, hey, check out just founderslive.com. We have a new membership. Front Row is our more engaged membership. You can interact with Founders Live for free. Obviously, you all are doing that here. But, check out our, membership, Founders Live, Front Row. There's a lot more within. You can, engage more with the community. There's premium aspects and, services in there, as well as interacting with our backstage intelligence, which takes 10 plus years of connection, knowledge, and all the founders and startups through our ecosystem. You have full access to that. It's dang worth it if you're building a company. So check it out. It's at founderslive.com. But Luis, we're here for prime time. What do you think?
Yeah, we got one big mission today. We're going to find out who is that one champion right there at the end of that slide.
And again, love the energy. Look at this. All over the world. We're excited. Thank you for your energy and support, everyone. Keep that up as we move through this. Before we get to the pitches in the show, we are going to illustrate. This is today. You have the 5 finalists representing their regions. The Global Winners Prize, the ultimate winner that is voted today, will receive $5,000 USD. That's from us and our sponsors. We're excited to provide that, as well as actually a VIP trip to Seattle to meet myself, Luis, and our team. Not only that, but to be our special guest at a very important, fun event that's happening during the World Cup. So Founders Live Athletes Big Game Bash is actually a Founders Live event at a very large venue, a really amazing venue here in Seattle. There'll be 500 people, probably, I don't know, hundreds of people. And we are going to celebrate professional athletes turned entrepreneurs during the World Cup celebration time that happens. This event happens the day before Team USA plays Australia in Seattle. And we're throwing this big event. We've done Founders Live Athletes a number of times now in a variety of different places. And this is happening. And the winner will be joining us for that. It's very, very exciting. And whoever wins, of course, we will communicate with you and figure out how to get you here and have you join myself on the stage during that event. It's going to be awesome. So what a prize for that.
Can't wait for that.
Can't wait. Yeah, that's going to be great. So are we ready to go, Luis?
We are ready. Our finalists are ready. They are rehearsed. The slides look amazing. They sound good. They look good. These guys are the best. Let's do it.
It's showtime. Here's what we do, everyone. So again, the quick review. We have a person representing each one of these regions of the world. As we spoke before, this is our lineup. It's actually just going to go left to right. That's our lineup right there. And again, and if you watched previously this week, you know the route. It's 99-second pitches, 4 minutes of questions from who? You all. Okay.
In the chat.
In the chat, you're doing a great job of shouting out your favorite and who you're rooting for and probably going to vote for. But we ask you, please ask questions in the chat. We literally will pop them on screen like this, okay? Just like this. Xendam for the prize. But it's a question. And then we will ask the founder, okay? This is the funnest part. Luis and I don't want to sit here and ask all the questions. We want your intelligent questions. So as someone's presenting, like hopefully you can think about one quickly, but then as we're asking the questions, please type them in there. That's the fun of it. This is the schedule and the order of presenting founders. Basically, we're just going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll essentially go Latin America, then from United States, then from India, then from Spain, and then from Nigeria. All right. So that's the order. The founders know about it, and we are ready to go. The great thing is all of these presenters, they've done this before. They just did this in the last week. So we know what to do. And we have our first presenter coming up from Lima, Peru. We have André from the PrimeWay. So André, we're bringing you on stage. We're adding you. Let's make sure we get your slides there. And André, welcome to the stage.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Luis. Nice to see you.
How are you?
I'm great.
Very good.
Happy to be here.
Very good.
How you feeling?
Well, yeah, how you feeling, man?
Kind of nervous, but yeah, I'm doing great.
Well, very good.
You got this.
Let's make sure we don't see your slides that we can put on the screen. So please share your screen so we can make sure we get your slides there. Yeah.
Now you can see that.
Awesome.
There we go. All right. Well, André, you did this once. You did a great job. You know what to do. We will pop off screen. Your time will start whenever you're ready. And then we will be back here to facilitate the questions and have a little conversation, okay?
Okay, perfect. Multitasking reduces productivity up to 65%. The real problem, cognitive overload, tool fragmentation, and lack of long focus. That is why we created the PrimeWay. Introducing your right hand. With this, you have a mobile app and a web app. This is your execution system with a guided 14-day system setup, an AI-powered decision support, and a unified life management. With tasks, you can create and prioritize tasks. You can also keep track of every second that you spend on any task. And you can also sign this to your Google Calendar. With habits, you can create healthy habits for you to improve your life. In finances, you can see if you're doing well this month, create budgets, and also keep track of every income and expense that you do every month. Purpose. This is the most important part of the PrimeWay, because the idea is for you to first create your vision and your goals, and from there you can create tasks and goals that are actually meaningful to your vision. Let's say you do a task and a habit that is actually going to help you accomplish your goals. With this AI, you will be able to create your vision and align everything that you do to that vision. With notes, you can create notes like in Notion, and with focus, you have a Pomodoro timer. This is the market. We have a TAM of 1,000 million, a SAM of 3 million, and an initial market of 60K. The business model, we have a 14 days free trial, a $15 per month premium subscription, and these are our metrics. We have more than 2,000 users right now. This is the dream team, and those are all the organizations that currently support us. Let's build your productivity system together.
Wow.
Very good. Look at that.
Even better than Monday.
Yes, I can. I was going to actually say that. Well done. Well done, André. So we're now going to run through questions. And again, like I said with everyone, please, if you have thoughts, questions, type them right in the chat. You know, the first one though, I'm gonna pop this up. Obviously, even in your pitch, you mentioned AI, but it would be helpful to understand more specifically, you know, how is AI being utilized, especially, and let's speak from the end user experience. Describe a little bit more about how that's being utilized.
Perfect. So when you first enter the software, you will be prompted with this AI, and the AI will help you create your vision. It will ask you, like, what are your core values? What do you want to accomplish? What are your current goals? And from there, it will create your vision, like who you want to be from here in 10 years. So from there, it will help you create goals for 3 years, and after that, goals for 1 year, and from there, goals for 3 months. So the idea is to be very specific, and with that, this AI will help you see which of the tasks that you are doing are actually helping you accomplish those goals.
Okay. Well, hey, thank you. Great answer. Hey, we have a question, Alejandra. This is great. What is your purpose with the PrimeWay? What change do you want to make in the world, and why? That's a founder's life question. So thank you, André. This is amazing. So,
I love productivity. I love self-development, and I want a world with better people who are more productive and who can actually be their best self. So that's why it is called the PrimeWay, because I want them to be on their prime.
This is good. I like the name. I like the purpose and the why. It's pretty cool. Hey, we have another one here. You know, what is the background of the project and how is it different from most productivity apps? Take that question and direction how you want.
Okay, perfect. The main difference here is that we are not just a productivity app. We have an holistic view of productivity because we don't only focus on tasks, we focus on finances and goals and much more with the AI. So we are more like a wellness app and a productivity app, but we are not only focusing on productivity. Yeah, this is like an holistic view.
All right. Hey, Luis, how about this one? Go ahead.
Does it have a feature for accountability with a friend or coworker?
Yeah, we don't have it yet, but yeah, we've been asked that. So yeah, I have a friend who wants like a feature where you can like have bank accounts with your partner. So yeah, that's something that we are working on.
Awesome.
So cool. So cool. Well, we'll do one last one, and then we'll be done here. How do you assure users of privacy and security, you know, with AI being used to analyze trends in the product? You know, this is probably a question for anyone building, especially with AI now, but real quick answer here on privacy.
Okay, first, we only use models that guarantee us that they are not sharing any data. And you can also, in the settings, put like you don't want to share any of your data. So the user can make sure that any of their data is being shared.
All right. Well, hey, everyone. Well, thank you, André. This is amazing. And you've got support, you've got energy. That's what Founders Live's about. So congratulations. You made it this far. We'll see how it goes the rest of the day, but this is awesome. And I think you're building an amazing thing. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nick and Luis. All
right. Well, we'll drop you off. You know, it's cool. It's cool to hear that, you know, and a lot of times what a great question is like, what is that purpose and the why behind the things that we're all building? And then you always learn, you know, sometimes, and there's a pretty strong purpose behind Founders Live. I always love it when people ask me that, right? So it's cool. Pretty cool, huh, Luis?
For sure. You almost always find greater purpose behind every one of these founders' products, missions. It's not just to like, hey, I found a great way to make a ton of money. It is trying to get something accomplished and to make impact. So that's really cool. All
right. Well, hey, here we are. Here we are at presenter number 2. We're jumping over to the United States. Actually, our Founders Live hometown of Seattle. We have Brittany Bell joining us for Gametime Hero and representing the North American continent region of the world. Brittany, we have added you to the screen. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey guys, I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Welcome to the stage. You know,
Thank
this is
happy to be here.
Yeah. Good morning to you. Most others are afternoon or evening, but it's a nice fresh morning here, and excited to have you. You feeling good?
Feeling great.
All right. Well, Luis, any thoughts? But I think Brittany, you did this before. You did a great job. So you ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do it, Brittany.
Ready. Let's rock and roll.
All right.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany Bell, the CEO and co-founder of Gametime Hero, the AI-powered project management platform for active communities. Today, organizers run leagues, clubs, nonprofits, and groups using a patchwork of tools. Think Google Forms, Wix, Venmo, WhatsApp, and Facebook. It all works until it doesn't. We launched last year. We've generated over 150K in revenue, have over 10,000 users, because we solve a real painful problem. Take my friend Sarah, for example. She loves organizing her soccer and pickleball groups, but managing registrations, payments, messages, and updates across 5 different tools has turned her passion into a second full-time job. People drop off, payments get missed, burnout sets in, growth stalls, and revenue leaks. Now check out Sarah on Gametime Hero, our tool built specifically for communities, combining everything all in one place. Organizers and participants today aren't just looking for events anymore. They're searching for belonging, continuous engagement, and today's tools just simply weren't built for that. I know this firsthand. I've run teams, leagues, clinics, communities, living this pain daily, just like Sarah. So AR, a pickleball coach, an ex-Googler, built exactly what was needed. So if you believe organizers deserve better tools that reduce burnout, unlock growth, we'd love your help by bringing this to more communities. It's game time. Vote for us today.
Right on, Brittany.
It's game time. I love it. That's always the drop the mic one. It's so cool. So everyone, before we get into questions here, this is a great example of, and we have a number of them here where, Brittany, you started with the in-person event in Seattle, right? So you've done this in person at our Founders Live Seattle event. You went through the process and now you're here on the global stage in the finals. So it's a really great example.
Yeah, it was such good energy there.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, well, questions. We are taking all of your questions, but the first one, I would like to really just kind of get a little more understanding, especially for everyone here, is the pricing model and exactly who pays directly in terms of the model.
Sure. So we have a subscription model for the organizer. One of the things that's been incredibly important to us is inclusivity and making sure the tool is accessible. So that right now is less than $8 a month, less than you can get for a lunch. And then we have a transaction fee on any registrations that go through the platform of 3%.
Okay, very good. Well, we have a few questions here. Luis, I'll have you read off this one.
Sure. What impacts have you seen with groups that are using Gametime Hero?
Good question. We're actually doing a couple case studies right now, but in particular, there's a pickleball group in Seattle that grew their community by 60%. So some of the problems that organizers have is getting communication out, making sure they know about the events, having the manual time to do it all. And so there's so many automations that they've been able to grow, and they're still growing today.
Awesome.
So cool. Yeah. All right. We have Mackenzie. How did you get so much traction and so many users so early? Talk a little, and I would take this as if you could share some of your go-to-market strategies and/or how did you actually get that growth?
So both AR and I, we spent a ton of time before we even built the tool. So we had over 1,000 people on the wait list. I think AR did over 1,000 user interviews. So we had a ton of people really helping us understand the problem. And we started running some of our own events. And then we have a lot of people that have been beta users for us and helping us develop. We created a lot of design partners from the beginning. And so it was true organizers that were helping to build this space. We know from communities that we built, but everyone's got their own unique piece to it. So that's been the most helpful.
Luis.
Fantastic. Deanna in Seattle says, what's been the thing you've learned the most through this process?
Probably that we know not much. In the world of startups, we've really been trying to surround ourselves with smarter people around us and really taking in feedback and trying to make the least amount of mistakes that we can as we go through. So we've been incredibly humbled and also, I think, learned more by having experts who's given us advice and guidance.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, amazing. And, I think just, we'll not put it on the screen, but yeah, I mean, maybe just quickly, this is the last question is, go out, 5 years, what would you like to see this turn into?
We want to be the dedicated platform for active communities that are growing. So we think of things like Ultimate Frisbee, Cricket, D&D, Magic, going even larger and being the platform that no one's really built specific technology for. So we're excited to help solve this problem of social isolation also and bring people together and keep building community.
Wow, so cool. All right. Well, great job. You got supporters, you got people. This is amazing, and well done on the pitch as well. Okay.
Thank you. See you.
All right. Bye-bye. So cool. All these things are needed. The world has problems. Innovators bring solutions, and that's what we highlight here. You're seeing it today. Luis, that's pitch number 2.
Yep.
We're gonna jump across the world to the APAC, Asia Pacific region, and we are dropping into Pune, India for our third presenter. We have Kiran representing Xproguard and representing the Asia Pacific region of the world. Hey, Kiran, welcome to the stage.
Hey, hi. I am audible, right?
Yep,
Yes.
great.
We can hear you.
So
You're ready.
Yeah.
You're ready to rock. You're ready to go. You know the drill. You did great earlier this week, and now you're back. So we're just going to drop off, and we're going to give you the stage, okay?
Yes, thank you, Luis. Thank you, Nick. My name is Kiran Jadhav. I am founder and CEO of Xproguard. I am from Pune, India. So you know that nowadays, what is the big problem? Big problem is that cyber fraud, online scam, AI scam, and we are building solution for that, and that name is Xproguard. Secure your digital life with Xproguard. What is Xproguard? Xpro means advanced, guard means security. Advanced security for your mobile device, data, and we can say network. So you can see we have created product ecosystem. So Photo Vault, Password Manager, and App Log, this application available on Play Store and App Store. You can see that, and this for your data privacy and security. VPN and firewall for your complete network protections, and anti-theft is there, that is for the device security. So this is very important nowadays. You should have this application in your device to secure your data, secure your device, and network protections. Yes, so what we are doing better, this is a global solution. 175 countries we are providing this solution. 25 language support, and this all application are premium application, no advertise, no irritation from anyone. And you can see encryption, AES 256 encryption we are using, and this is for both Android and iOS. Yeah, and we are not collecting any data from user device, or data in user device. Yeah, thank you.
All right. How about that? Great job there, Kiran. Coming out of India there, and I heard there's a number of different things. We're already popping up some really cool things. Yeah, Luis, hey, why don't we just jump into the first question?
Let's do it. I was trying to star that question for you, and here it is. How exactly does Xproguard ensure the whole idea of a data breach with servers going down? That's really concerning whenever you use these types of software.
Very nice question. We don't have any server. All data in your local storage. So we are not collecting any data for our application. Our application are totally offline. No internet connection. Without internet connection, no one can collect your data. And many companies like Google, Apple, many companies, they are collecting your data. Okay, like in Password Manager or others. So please be aware and save your data. Okay, so use Xproguard.
Right on. We have one more. Does this apply to banking apps?
Yes. So nowadays, banking, for that you should have a lock. So we have app lock. Even we have VPN for online activity. Okay, that should be keep hidden from the, you can say, hackers. So you should use VPN. I hope Nick and Luis, you are using VPN, right? Use Xproguard VPN.
Yeah. We'll talk later.
Yeah. Yes, we will discuss in detail about privacy and online activities.
Absolutely. How does Xproguard assure security while giving offline service? Yeah.
We have created extension like PDF. We have created .xproguard extension for backup, and that file only open in our application, not any other application, with password. Okay, that is totally encrypted file. So this type of security we are providing in offline service, and it's a great job from Xproguard team. Thank you, Xproguard team, for that technical team. Yeah.
Well, that's thank you, your team. So amazing. Well, we're looking for a couple more questions from the audience, but as we're waiting there, or we have time for two more. So I'll just say, if you could maybe describe more what would be your ICP or your ideal
Yes,
customer?
yes. So many user are, means they are have a problem regarding their data. Okay, they don't want to share data to any companies, any server. So they want some trustable platform. Like we are not collecting data. That type of they are looking the trustable platform, and we are providing that for that users. So the people they are looking for offline,
Yeah,
that is the perfect choice for Xproguard to them.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. We'll do last question here is, are you open to implementing your solution into other apps like Frame Us? Little quick question here for you.
How to open implement solution in other like frames. Yeah, that's basically nowadays that is not a problem is a AI scam lot of happening nowadays. So everyone talking about AI, maybe many people talking, but no one talking about AI security. So we are working on it. Suppose some video is AI generated or not, video is real, how we can identify. We are creating one algorithm for that, and that will be the awesome in future. I hope that will be available within 1 year.
All right.
Yes.
Well, if that isn't enough flags for you, there you
yes,
go.
yes. Thanks.
So,
Who is this? Shreya Jadhav. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, great job. You're feeling a lot of the energy there with your supporters, and it's pretty cool. So well done.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Reese. Thank you.
Way to go.
Yeah, awesome. So important as today goes forward. We don't know what the world looks like with automation AI, and we need a lot of these sort of services and security and all that. So always a good thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing, you don't think about a lot, you kind of don't want to have to deal with, and then you always see a reason to do it. And hey, here we have somebody innovating in that space. So mobile security, Xproguard, thanks for being here.
All right. We are now jumping to the Europe region of the world. We are jumping over to Spain and Madrid specifically. We are going to bring up now Gloria, who is representing the Europe region. Ectos, Gloria, you are on the stage.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very good, very good. How are you?
Very good. Yes, very good.
Awesome.
And welcome. It's great to have you back just a few days later. And you got a lot of people watching, and I know that good things happen through founders' lives. So here we go. And you know the drill. You know what to do. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to drop off and we'll let you go do your...
Awesome, thank you. Somewhere right now, there's a truck that's leaving a mine. This truck is loaded with materials that took millions of years to form. These materials will be transported, transformed, delivered to a construction site, and some will be used, but many others will be forgotten. And it's not just materials, it's tools, it's equipment, it's assets that companies already paid for. A huge percentage of what arrives on site is never used to its full potential. And it's not because it's broken or expired, but because once it arrives on site, it becomes invisible. In construction, the inventory doesn't disappear physically, it disappears operationally. They sit in containers, they move between projects, they get buried in storage, and when no one knows what exists, the industry does what it has always done. It extracts more. I grew up on construction sites, and I saw value quietly aging in corners. I saw the perfectly usable being perfectly ignored. And I used to think that waste was physical, but now I understand that it's informational. So that's why we built EctoTrack, a system that makes resources visible again. It's about what you have, where it is, and how to extend its life. With EctoTrack, companies don't just cut costs. They prevent unnecessary extraction, they reduce emissions, and they turn existing stock into active resources. Because sustainability in construction doesn't start with buying differently. It starts with knowing differently. Every item that has already been extracted, manufactured, and delivered deserves to be fully used. So we built EctoTrack to make sure that it is. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Congratulations. This is in such an incredible concept in business. So cool. As we get into questions here, Luis, I know that, we ran through some questions the other day. If you have any quick ones, then we'll run through. We'll see if the audience has questions as well.
Gloria, I'd love to hear, like you alluded to your background in this industry, and it's kind of, tell us more about your origins in how did you even get familiar with the needs of these things? Where did this come from? How did you get involved, and what drove you to create this?
Yeah, so I'm the daughter of an architect and a civil engineer. So growing up, my walks in the park mostly happened in construction sites. And, it's growing up around that noise, and, you hear your parents on the phone, and then you just come to know the industry more and more. And that's how this idea was born initially.
Fantastic. Yeah, I know that osmosis process, and that's so cool. Nick, hey, we've got a question from the chat. How can you ensure that both the supplier and the construction company both use the application from end to end? Absolutely love this idea, and it's amazing.
So what we do is we have created a software that it's more thought of for the internal use of the company, so that you in your own company with all of your sites around, an area, like for example, I'm in Madrid, you have a construction company, 10 sites in Madrid. You want to know exactly what you have in each place to be able to maximize the routes that each of these materials can make, right? So if you have leftovers, be able to repurpose them. If you have tools, make sure that their lifespan increases as much as possible. And when in the case, because sometimes there are stuff that have to be purchased new, we also have created a section that allows you to connect with external suppliers. I think that should answer your question.
That's a great answer. All right, one more from Craig. On average, how much excess capital is spent on duplicating tools in the construction industry?
So
maybe you don't know that number, but
we have studied this extensively, and construction companies lose around 2% of their yearly revenues because of this issue. So it's a huge amount, especially here in Europe and in the most part of the world. Construction companies have very little margins. So this 2%, it sounds small, but it represents a big impact for companies.
That's fantastic. One more, tell us more. How are you managing tools and materials with Ectos?
So one very important differentiation that we have against other softwares in the industry is that we connect absolutely the complete chain within the construction, which means that we do not neglect what's going on site. We have created a software that is available to use for the people that are on site for their necessities, and then another part of the software that's for the people that are in the office, and another part of the software for the people that are that are in charge of transporting these items. So we connect, we centralize information within the company.
Wow.
All right. I think this will probably be our last question. This is a very tangible idea that generates value, discarded equipment. Do you think that this can go global because there's construction all over the world? Talk about your larger vision over time of how you would want to expand this and how this could be available literally around the world.
Absolutely. So we're currently working with companies from Spain, Andorra, and Greece, but we have had conversations with many other countries, some over Latin America, in the United States as well, and we have seen that this is indeed a global problem. So the idea right now is, to start tackling the tangible market. So now we're more focused on Europe, but we have absolutely no closed doors to any other country anywhere else in the world.
Well, there you go. Look at all those. The energy is great, and no matter what happens, hey, you are, and you've heard this before, you're onto an amazing, very amazing idea. Keep it up, and no matter what, you got it. Okay.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right. So cool. All right. Just Luis. I mean, just a ton of great stuff. Oh, look, look at this one.
Support. Love it. Love it, love it.
Yes.
People respond to great ideas. You know, they respond to founders' message, their conviction, they respond to the mission, they respond to impact. There's so many reasons to support these founders here. Well done, everybody, so far. And we've got one more coming up to close out our 5.
All right, we are jumping over to the African continent. This is about 24 hours ago. We had him pitch on stage. It was amazing. The winner of the African continent, we have Xendam. He's joining us from Benin City there in Nigeria. Really amazing. All right, we're going to add you to the stage. Your slides are there. Welcome to the Founders Live Global Finals stage. How are you? Oh no.
Is he frozen?
He might be frozen. Okay.
Oh my gosh, the timing. He's been. Oh, there we go.
You're back.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome. You have, you're here now with us. 24 hours ago, you laid down a great pitch. You definitely won the Founders Live African continent region, and now you're here. Xendam, let's hear it. Are you ready to pitch?
Yeah.
All right. You got it. We're dropping off. You know the drill.
Let
Go
me tell you
ahead.
a quick story. Essie is a student in Igbo. She ordered food from a nearby vendor. The food was ready, but there was no rider. The vendor couldn't move the order. Essie couldn't leave her hostel. The problem wasn't the food, it was movement. In growing communities, businesses are ready, customers are ready, but movement is broken. That is why we built Xendam. Within minutes of a request, a rider is assigned and the order is delivered. We are building reliable last mile delivery for growing communities. Nigeria has over 200 million people. Africa, over 1.4 billion. Commerce is expanding rapidly, but delivery infrastructure is still fragmented. We started in a student environment where the pain is obvious. Now we're building for everyone. We deliver anything that fits: food, groceries, essentials, including two-way laundry logistics through partners. Our target delivery time is under 45 minutes. We earn a fee on every delivery and grow through strategic partnerships, including electric bike providers that improve rider efficiency. What makes us different is our riders. They are not just gig workers, they are delivery partners. Through our prestige system, structured feedback, and strong compliance culture, they feel ownership, and that drives dedication. We scale gradually, matching rider growth with demand, because when movement works, businesses grow. Fast, reliable, efficient. Xendam. Thank you very much.
All right. Xendam, thank you very much. That's another drop the mic. Well done. It's so cool. You have a ton of support and a ton of energy there. This is really great. Luis, I know we ran through some questions yesterday, but we have, and so I want you to prepare your question, Luis, but we just have this one as quicker than normal here. What are the main differences from Xendam, different from Delivery Hero, HelloFresh, Uber Eats, and others? So maybe talk about a little bit more of your unique differentiation.
Yeah. So, we have a unique market here in Africa and in Nigeria, to be specific. And we have a very strong teaming population right here. And these startups you just mentioned, they are also in Nigeria, but there are certain issues that they face, which is poor rider quality. Sometimes they have poor delivery time. And this is not really a problem of the customer per se, but it's a problem because they don't really have that exact relationship that they need to have with their riders. So for us at Xendam, we prioritize the customer, but also we prioritize our relationship with our riders. That's why we call them delivery partners in the first place. And we are also including them in our price settings for our delivery, for our per kilometer delivery. Now, this does not just throw the customer away, but because the riders are included in certain decisions with Xendam, they get to put in more of their effort into it and see it as a personal thing. So we have pride in our riders and how personal they take the business.
Okay. Yes, very good, very good. All right, Luis, let's go with that one.
What are your main future plans and revenue targets?
Okay, that's a very, very good question. So, so looking at the future right now, we are looking at a certain place where we have our app completed, and we are looking at the next 1 month. And in the next 1 year, we're looking at least making at least per month 1,000 orders, 1,000 to 5,000 orders per month in Nigeria. So this is a very big plan. At the same time, we are very confident that with the kind of momentum that we gain from the start, we'll be able to meet this. Yep.
All right. How do you measure customer satisfaction?
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Customer satisfaction. We measure this by 2 major metrics. So reviews from the customer. Firstly, we take that to heart, and also the delivery time. We are keen on having people have their stuff as quickly as possible, and that keeps people coming back. That keeps repeat business for us.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, hey, you've got a lot of activity and support there in the chat. This is cool. And, you know, I think my last thought here is, and you hear it all the time. I mean, you just had a number of questions where, you know, delivery, there's a lot of options around in different countries and whatnot. And, you know, it's like, how do you differentiate yourself? Well, you do that through many of the little things, the brand, the how that customer satisfaction, you know, these are all great questions because we all want you to succeed, and we want new awesome companies that do this, but they do need to be different than the others in the market, right? So you always want to think about that. It's a lesson for all of you out there. How are you different from all the others in the market? And that happens through quite a bit of the small details, and I know you're all working on it. So great job.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, well done. Look at that. Well done. You did 2 in a row, 24 hours between, and it's awesome. So thank you, and drop off. We will figure some things out. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. This is so cool. All right, Luis, that was 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Top quality. Nailed their pitches. Man,
amazing.
Now it's time to vote.
It's time to vote. But we had from Lima, we then had going into Seattle in the United States. We then went over into India. We then jumped over into Spain. And then we just heard from Nigeria. So cool. And we are ready. Luis, are we ready to jump into what happens next? You all know what happens next for sure.
Oh, it's voting time. The audience decides. Nick, you and I don't decide this. There's no judges here with Founders Live. The judges are the people.
No judges. All right, it's time to vote. Scan that QR code. We are determining the ultimate winner today. That is the code. If you have any problems, let us know. This obviously should work, but that is the voting link. We're dropping it in the chat as well. It is time now to determine who is going to be the ultimate winner. The key though is all 5 were amazing. All 5 were amazing. This is going to be a challenging determination here.
Yep.
But link, go ahead, please.
No, just saying, yep, exactly. Agreeing with you. That is the link. Scan that QR code. The clickable link is in the chat. It should be globalfinals26.founderslive.com. and let's have it, guys. Let's see those votes, and we're going to give about 5 minutes to see all that come in. Maybe a little longer if things are super tight. But Nick, man, I'm just so excited. I'm not going to peek and see who's winning till we get to the very end here. This is I have no idea how this is going to go. We had a ton of people in the room yesterday. We've got a good crowd here today, but it's anyone's game.
Sorry, I actually am refreshing here because the that URL needed to be one character different. So apologize for this. There we go. So global finals 26.founderslive.com. All that is accurate. The QR code there works. The link that we dropped in works. So we are just taking a few minutes, and as we're here, Luis, I just want to, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all
Yes.
to everyone supporting and attending, and just all the energy here in the voting or the comments. Obviously, we're voting now, but the comments, I just want to say thank you all. You're doing an incredible job. This is all about supporting entrepreneurship, supporting your peers, supporting your country, innovation that's coming out of your country. And it's just, it's an incredible thing. And it's just fun, Luis, to see the energy, isn't it?
It is. It just lifts me up, man. We could be tired on our 6th day of doing these live streams, but I feel more pumped than ever. It just gets me going to see people coming together from around the world and doing this thing and making it happen. I mean, where else do you get to see something like this happen while hearing new ideas, while seeing the support and enthusiasm? It's just, it gives me all the feels, Nick. It's just so good.
All the feels. Well, it's gonna look like it's a pretty tight one. So we're going to be determining the way it's gonna work is there will be at the turn of a minute on my machine, and we have, I don't know, 1 or 2 more minutes here. At the turn of a minute, we will then say, that's it. And we will see who's the winner. We don't show, these are all live. Like, it's actually literally numbers are coming in instantly right now. So, we don't show the totals. That's just something that Founders Live has never done. But you all are determining here the winner. And, let's see, I'm going to pop so the QR code just popped up there, and we are going to, just shift to myself and Luis for a second. And it's fun. It's awesome to see this energy. All the presenters here, so cool. Gametime Hero, there it is. Xendam. It's just fun, right? Ectos, there you go. It's amazing. And, again, I just want to say your support for these entrepreneurs and founders is just really special. And, to you presenters, that the finalists that you made it here, and I said this, to look, anyone that made it to even our regionals, anyone presenting on our stage, you've already won. You've already done it because you believe in yourself. You've taken the steps. You then have created the pitch. You're engaging your community in support. You're figuring out how to move a group of people. And that's the important thing. So I just want to say great job on that, everyone. And, keep it up, okay? No matter what happens here. So Luis, we are at a point where it looks like it's going to be the time to announce.
Oh,
okay?
Wow. Okay. A lot at stake here.
We're looking at the real time. We got the votes coming in. You all are working hard. It's been great. And more importantly, we have a winner that's come out of it. We're going to, call it now. We have a winner. And all right, Luis, are you ready for this?
Drum roll.
All right. I need to get back to our slides. Where's our slide? How do we get? I'll just do this. There we go. Drum roll, please, as we are back into our winner. The winner today, again, receives $5,000 USD cash prize and a VIP trip to Seattle, our hometown. It's a pretty exciting thing. Luis?
Oh, you're killing me.
I'm killing you all. Here we go. Our winner of 2026 Founders Live Primetime is Xproguard, coming out of India, there in Pune, India. This was a close one, but there was a tremendous amount of volume of votes for Xproguard. So we are going to bring up Kiran here. You've joined the stage. Welcome. Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you, India. Thank you, Xproguard team. Thank you, all supporter, Indian supporter. Thank you,
Amazing.
PICT. Yeah, thanks, Nick, Luis, for this great platform to providing us founder. Founder journey is not that much easy. It's a very hard to creating this thing. That, and this is thanks, Luis and Nick. You are providing great platform for us, and I hope future you will also expand more and more. Yeah.
Congratulations. Wow. You have a bunch of support there. We're going to make sure that you're there. A bunch of support. Well, that's Xendam. There you go. Xproguard, so great. Congratulations. This is a big deal. And again, I just want to say, before we really dive in here, everyone, look, winning Founders Live or not, honestly, we see more non-winners go on and be successful than winners because, that's just the way it works. So it doesn't mean as much in the sense, but you're all going to go and be successful. But Kiran, you're here. You you proved to present and then move an audience. That's part of what Founders Live is about. And we want to congratulate you, Luis. Some quick thoughts here. Quick thoughts here.
I will add one more line for all other founders. Don't disappointed. We will get more opportunity. Try. You will succeed. Okay. Thanks, Luis and Nick.
Appreciate that sentiment. Kiran, you were really good at rallying support. You understood the marketing angle of this competition. Almost every day I could see a video coming out from Xproguard rallying the country of India, not just your own followers, but trying to get support. You did an excellent job. What clicked with you that made you realize that you needed to do this, and how did you make this happen so effectively?
Yeah, that's main support from our college, my college, PICT. PICT is one of the top engineering college in India. Another from Xproguard team and my family, my friends. Thank you all. This is a very good opportunity, for me, and I don't want to lose that. Thanks all to understand me, that global platform to win. Thank you.
Yeah. What would you say to other founders who would be inspired by your success and the way you marketed yourself? What would you say to them about the value of marketing?
Keep patience and try more, and network is very important. You should have a strong network and connection. Please, if you are doing any business, please create strong network and connection. That is the only one thing your business will be succeed. Okay, so please try to create a big network.
We fully agree. And that's, as Founders Live has continued to grow around the world, that's why, you
are doing same thing. Nick and Luis.
You got it. It's because of our ecosystem and network. And so, if that's a thread here, any one of you that presented tonight proved that you are doing that. And so keep it up, everyone. So cool. Well, Kiran, you will get much more information from us. We obviously will. I'm looking forward to you joining us here in our hometown where it all started, here in Seattle. Yes. Have you been to the United States before?
No, it will be a great opportunity. Thanks, Nick and Luis. You are doing great great work, and I really appreciate your work.
Well, this will be a fun one. So excited for you. Well, enjoy the rest of I know it's, it's evening time, nighttime, and, enjoy it, celebrate, and keep it up. Okay. And we will see you soon. All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kiran.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Luis.
Hey, we have a new global champion. Holy cow.
Look at that. And, for everyone, we just want to thank you again. This is the Primetime Global Tournament. We just went through 6 days of quite amazing things, and really seeing entrepreneurship at a tremendous level. It absolutely, the world's challenges and problems are being solved by the people around the world. Okay, so it's really fun. Luis, as we are concluding here, quick last thoughts as we send this out.
Well, again, like you said, you're grateful to everybody that showed up, and so am I. This has been a global effort. It's awesome to see the community come out. We're doing this every day, trying to build more of this. We're going to be back next year with another Primetime Global Tournament. You can be part of this by going to founderslive.com/pitch. You can help make this possible, founderslive.com/lead, by creating events in your city for founders to get on stage. And we have a pitch challenge that's online if you're not near a Founders Live city. We're going to have that later this year, and that's another opportunity. We want to welcome all ideas and all people, and we're going to continue to provide resources. So stick with us, guys. Founderslive.com. It's we're in for a long ride here.
We're in for a long ride. Well, for everyone, hey, thank you so much. This has been Founders Live Prime Time. We will do this again. Typically, they're once a year. But hey, keep your eyes out for much more from us, from Founders Live, of everything that we have going on. And for that, everyone, thank you so much. That's it for today. We are out of here.